The Estonian authorities are looking for a way to prohibit citizens of Russia and Belarus from participating in voting in the country. Prime Minister Kai Kallas said that this would require change in the constitution. Currently, all Estonian residents over 16 years of age, including third country citizens and stateless persons, can vote in municipal elections. The Estonian Ministry of Justice took the initiative to deprive Russians of the right to vote. The department noted that the republic is not able to ensure the freedom of such persons from the influence of Russia.
Russia's foreign and domestic policies are becoming increasingly toxic, and accordingly the presence of Russian citizens and their participation in such processes could become harmful for Estonia. Therefore, limiting these rights will reduce the negative impact on Estonia.
Estonia also did not extend the validity of the residence permit of Metropolitan Evgeny of the Estonian Orthodox Church of the Moscow Patriarchate. His civil name is Valery Reshetnikov. Tallinn believes that he poses a threat to the country's security.
Reshetnikov supports the aggressor in his public activities and speeches, and he has not changed his behavior despite previous warnings. According to the Internal Security Service, Patriarch Kirill of Moscow is consistently justifying and supporting the bloody aggression of the Kremlin regime against Ukraine. Indrek Aru, head of the Border Guard Bureau, North Prefecture of Estonia, New Voice reports.
The Estonian government has approved a bill denunciating the agreement with Russia on legal relations. It is written in the explanatory note that until the end of war against Ukraine, Estonia will maintain bilateral relations with Russia only at the absolute minimum level and will be guided by the rules of private international law in civil matters.
This means that Estonia will not cooperate and resolve issues with Russia in these areas. This is a continuation of the policy of limiting relations with Russia, because they see in the example of other states, as Belarus, how Russia uses its assets, agents and lobbyists there in order to influence the internal policies of EU and NATO states.
Putin's latest statement that the policies of Latvia, Lithuania and Estonia towards Russians directly affect the security of the country could become a reason for a possible attack on these states. This is what analysts at the American Institute for the Study of War think.
Putin has long employed an expansive definition of Russia's sovereignty and trivialized the sovereignty of former Soviet republics, and Russia has long claimed that it has the right to protect its compatriots abroad. ISW has not observed any indication that a Russian attack against the Baltics is imminent or likely, but Putin may be setting information conditions for future aggressive Russian actions abroad under the pretext of protecting its compatriots. Analysts at the American Institute for the Study of War report.
At the same time, Estonia continues to support Ukraine in its fight against the aggressor. The authorities intend to provide military assistance to Kyiv in the amount of 0.25% of their GDP over the next 4 years and are calling on other countries of the Rammstein group to take a similar step. In this case, in their opinion, this would attract at least 120 billion euros and would turn the situation in favor of Ukraine. Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Yulia Bil, UATV News.